Alright guys, back in the Sugar Shack again for another weekend. This time I brought my little nephew Tucker.
Hi.
So you might have seen Tucker in a couple early videos, but he hasn't been in one for a little while, but we're trying to fix that. We got a fire cooking outside. Tuck, you want to show him? Yeah. So just started the fire.
Can I open it?
Sure. Tucker's helping me monitor things. Go ahead, Tuck. There we go. So early stages of first boil of the weekend. So as the sap boils, it creates a foam on top. It's important to keep that kind of strained off so you keep the boil rolling. So we have Tucker teaching us how to strain the foam off. So an update here, we've been cooking for a couple of hours, got a good boil rolling, and we're not maybe a quarter of the way through what we had collected over this week. So behind me you see the steam coming off. That's a good sign, and we'll keep the boil going here as Tucker takes a little break. Chipmunks beware. Tucker's on the lookout. It's a peach of a day. Started off, yeah, it was cold. It was down in the teens when we got up this morning, but it's probably already up to about 45 and supposed to hit mid-50s. Got to make a little time for fun on these adventures. Tucker wanted to ride the four-wheelers. Special thanks to Husky Ridge for the awesome sticker for inside the Sugar Shack. They were established in 2023 in Cottersport, Pennsylvania by our dear friends. Hey, if you want your cabin or camp featured on this channel, send me a sticker. I'll be sure to post about it. So what makes you not just want to use the thing to carry it out?
Because this is easier to get.
Oh, hello again. Day 2 of our boil has started dreary and wet. We cooked for a total of about 14 hours yesterday and are almost done with the 55-gallon drum full of sap that we started with. So I think in another couple hours on the cooker should do it. And yeah, then we'll be ready to start cooking down and bottling. Tucker has been maintaining the fire for most of the last day. Tuck, how's it going, bud?
Cold.
What do you think of making maple syrup with Uncle Case? Would you do it again?
Yes.
Yeah, because why? Because it's worth it or no?
Yes.
Do you like maple syrup better than Aunt Jemima? Sorry, Perlin Mills.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. So as you can see, we're thickening up here, getting close. We got to bring this back to a boil. And then we have a little bit more that's running through the RO system now to top this off with. And yeah, hopefully sooner than later, we are finalizing and bottling. We also have Lily and Skylar here with us this weekend. Skylar was drug into this on a request. Isn't that right, Sky?
Yep.
And Lily made it up last night with Puppo. So what do you guys think of the maple syrup? Fun.
It's really good.
Well, the syrup's good. What about the path to get there, Sky?
It's hard, but
It's slightly better than watching paint dry.
Tuck?
Oh.
Okay. You know, you wonder why maple syrup is so expensive. It's because everything to do with it requires a ton of work. It's fun work, but drilling the trees, tapping the trees, collecting the sap from the trees, boiling said sap, it's a lot. And for us, it's multiple weekends. So a lot of people have asked me, would I sell my syrup? And I would. I don't want to price gouge anybody here, but I bottle it in half pint bottles. And I think I would need probably about $80 a piece to make it worth my time. So I usually just give some to the people that help out and save some for the family, that type of thing. But I could be talked into it. Make an offer.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Well, it could have been a little bit straighter, but it's okay.
Well, it's Sunday morning, so before our departure, we have one last sap collection being done right now.
Do that. I can't get it. You have to get it. Stop. Hurry up! Hi. Good job.
Thanks, Guy. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So we have finished another weekend of maple syrup cooking. So we ran through 55 gallons of raw sap through the RO system, and we ended up with just over a gallon of pure syrup. Here's one of our finished bottles. The one thing I want to point out, I can't really see it, which is perfect. So our little buddy Rob had been giving me a hard time about the time he was spending up here helping on the sugar shack and also helping with the syrup. And he made the comment, I don't know why I'm doing this because my name's not on the bottle. Can you guys make that out? Rob Clement also contributed to the making of this product. So there you go, Rob. Name on the bottle. Thanks. Well, thank you for being a part of another Blackwell adventure. We hope maybe we inspired you to get outside and try something that maybe you have no idea how to do it, but give it a shot and see what happens. And we appreciate you guys watching and sticking around with us for this maple syrup edition. Thanks again for all the support, and we will see you on the next one. It's been now 4 weekends of every weekend driving up to the cabin 4.5 to 5 hour drive depending on traffic, and this week I roped someone else into driving for me. This is Deputy Dog. To the people that don't know, he's signed up to help us with our syrup processing this weekend, and should be a good time, eh, Deputy?
Oh, yes. Very delightful.
All right. See you when we get there.
Celebrities that you haven't seen in quite some time, so I'll be watching for sure. We have Sounds of Cinema. Sounds of Cinema. And enjoy the Oscars this Sunday, 70s on 7. Here's Rings.
I believe they have some pretty hot wings.
Oh, indeed. Yeah, our buddy Mick can vouch for that. Trying to be a hot shot in there, then I ended up looking like a complete butt at the bar.
The asshole burned for 6 days.
A lot of deer out in the field there. Good morning, all. Well, it is about 7:30 a.m. Just lit the fire for today's cook. We went from about 7 o'clock last night till 2 o'clock this morning, and I'm through about 50 gallons, and I have another 20 so to go. So yeah, hoping to kind of be wrapping things up on the outside by lunchtime today, but I am happy with the color so far in the syrup. I think we're going to get a nice dark batch. Let me show you what I mean. Once again, it's another rather dreary Saturday here in Potter County. Rain, chance for snow later. It's definitely colder than yesterday. So this will be the last video of this series because I'm going to pull the taps out today, and the trees are starting to bud out. So the syrup season is winding down. And to be quite honest, I don't have the energy for another one of these trips. 4 in a row is enough. We'll get whatever we get. That will be it for the 2024 season. Got a good boil going. She's rolling. Excuse me. Got a good boil. She's rolling now. The weather outside is just, ugh. But anyway, check this out. This is probably some of the darkest syrup I've ever cooked on this pan, and I'm pretty excited about it. People seem to think that you can control whether you get like a light amber or a dark color syrup from cooking it longer. Not that I'm aware of. You kind of get what you get. I mean, maybe there's some big manufacturers that know some things I don't on how to get it darker or how to keep it more lighter. I don't think it has to do with the cook time or cook temperature, but I'd be interested to know. So put comments down below if you know how that works.
Thanks for your contribution, Keith.
That's it, guys. The last bit of syrup's in the pan. Now we just gotta boil it down. What do you think, Brandon?
Good. Watch.
Not a bad way to spend a Saturday afternoon. So here we are. Last weekend for me with the maple syrup. And this is how we take the taps out. Got it. No problem. Okay. So, little screw back off. We're at the end of our run. You can see this is just where it's not clear. It's not very good anymore. Back into the tree it goes. And then they make specialty spile removers that like pop these out. But I found a pair of ice grips with channel locks on the backside. Just give it a little, get it started, and then work its way out. Slides out. That's it. This guy's gonna scab over by next year, and the tree will be right as rain. So we've been working our butts off all weekend, and our neighbor brought us a delicious treat for dinner. Look at those babies. Special thanks to Scotty. I'll fill you in too. So out of the 70 gallons of sap that we ran, we ended up getting 1 gallon of syrup, and I'll show you what it looked like. It really turned out pretty. Probably the best I ever made as far as clarity. I mean, it's like perfect, and it's nice and amber. Delicious. Ooh. So Brandon, what'd you think about our first adventure cooking maple syrup? Not mine, but yours.
It was amazing. I learned so much. Thank you, Casey.
Well, you're welcome. Asshole. Thanks for the cream chip beef, Steph. If you've been following along on the maple syrup episodes, we appreciate it. This will be our last one on this series in 2024. We ended up running, let me think, about 120 gallons of sap, maybe 130, and ended up with about 2 gallons of syrup. So, ratio's not great. The RO system definitely saved us some time, and yeah, it was a fun time. So thanks for tuning in with us. We appreciate all the support and all the new subscribers. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments below. I try and hit every single one that comes through, and we will see you on the next one.